Welcome, I'm Seif, and today I'm going to show you how to use and build workflows and gigantic AI agents with no code at all. So let's start here. What we have is n8n. So n8n is one of the most powerful platforms, no code platforms that you can use, and it's a little bit more advanced than the other. It's like so flexible that you can do just drag and drop. So as you can see here, just drag and drop, and you create a powerful workflow and powerful agent. We have Make, Zapier, all different things, but n8n is like, from my perspective, it's much powerful one that you can use. Okay, so this is the main page of n8n. You can just search Google n8n, and that's it. Now you will hit get started or sign in if you have an account, but as long as this is a tutorial for how to use n8n, so it will be get started. Okay, now it will ask us to put the full name, the company email. It's just a normal email, not the company email. Then confirm email address and the password. Okay, let's put our name here, so it's be safe. The company email, let's choose this email, for example. Let's choose it again, confirm it, and let's put our password. Okay, now the account name itself, let's choose this one, Seif Samir 99, and let's start our 14-day trial. Okay, because it will give us the 14 days trial, and then it will be, we need to pay monthly subscription, but I will show you how we get past this later in the video. Okay, so it asks us here what is the size of the company. Just hit only me. You can just skip all this part. You don't need like education or something, software, JavaScript, let's say Google. Just submit and that's it, and hit skip. We don't need to refer. Okay, now it's your workspace is starting and it sends an email to confirm and verify. Let's go to our email and let's verify my email. Okay, now it's ready. It's currently in progress. Let's go back here. So it just typically takes few minutes until it's verified, and it will start, let's go start building the workflow. Okay, so let me just talk you step by step. Yeah, it's already dead here. Okay, let's go start automating. Well, I was about to tell you that n8n, really, I use it a lot. I'm like really expert in n8n. You can see my other videos here, and it's really a powerful platform. Okay, so this is our main page when we start. So first, what we see, we have 14 days left, and in your n8n trial, and we have only 1,000 executions. Okay, this to upgrade. If you want to upgrade, you can just click this button. It will give you the plans. You have the starter, you have the pro, and the enterprise. Okay, so this one, the $24 a month, this will give you like 2,500 execution and unlimited workflow, active workflows. But this is if it's a monthly subscription. If it's an annual subscription, it will be 20. Okay. But let me show you how we can get it much cheaper, and it will be unlimited workflow. So basically we can actually get this one, the unlimited workflow executions, by going to Hostinger. It's hostinger.com. Okay, and then when you go to Hostinger, you'll be able to create like something like this. I already have it here in Hostinger, my original one that I'm already working on. So I already have this one. You just go to where was it? Oh, VPS. Then you will create the VPS. You will just get which plan that you want. Here you'll see get new VPS plan, and then you will start just going with the flow. Okay, and you will get much cheaper. I believe it's like $9 or something a month, and it's unlimited execution, so it's much better actually. Okay, and now we have this one. This is to start a workflow or add a credentials or a project. Let's just remove this one. Okay, and we have here home or personal. Personal, this if you already have workflows, and if you already have workflows, and you want just to add folders and all these things. And here, this is X button. This is if you have a project, but the project is most likely for enterprises, so we don't need this one. Okay, so let's go home. We have here what? Let me just do this. Admin panel. Okay, let's go to admin panel. It's just a simple thing like dashboard, manage. Like let's say that if you want to upgrade, so let's start. So this is the latest beta. but let's just make it stable because it's stable is much better, and either way you will get the beta, so it doesn't matter. And here, like, you can restart workspace, you can delete account, you can upgrade plan or check in the billing information and so on. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we have templates. Okay, so templates, let's just open it another. So templates, this one, it's already a pre-made workflows. So if you already know n8n and you already know how to use it, you just need like a pre-made workflow. Like if you saw it in my other videos, so you'll find that I already did workflows. I already drop it in my Skool community. I also will leave the link down below for my Skool community. You can check it. So you have also pre-made templates like this one. You can just, like, let's say basic automatic Gmail email labeling with OpenAI and Gmail API. Let's go to this one, for example. So this is used for free. Sometimes there is a cost for it, but it depends. And click to explore. So we can explore this one. Like, it's already starting. Okay, it feels good. So that's it. You can just use for free. You can import it to Workspace, or you can import the template itself. This is my cloud one for the Hostinger, and this is the other one that we are working on now. Okay, and it's explaining itself here. So this is for templates. Inside, I don't really use this panel. Like, this is the executions, the workflow, what successful, what failed, but I don't really use it. But I will show you why. And the help, of course, if you need customer service support. And here, what's new? Sometimes when you have here updated version behind, that's mean there is an update. Remember when I showed you in the admin panel that there is a beta version? So this is the beta version. If I update it, this one will disappear. But I don't want to update it now. And yes, you have here settings if you want to change any of the settings or do something. So basically we don't need like any of this, just normal information. But this is very important, community nodes, because sometimes n8n, well, this is about n8n. It doesn't have all the nodes that we need. Like, let's say some of the nodes or some of the apps that we need integrate with, n8n doesn't have already a pre-made node for it. Like, not like Make it's have a tons of pre-made nodes, and it's much better and easier in integration. But like I said, n8n is more flexible. So this, when you need something, like let's say we need a special node, I will show you also how to get it. You will need this community node. It will be much helpful. I'll show you how to use it. Okay, let's go back to our home here, home overview. Okay, so now we finished like the normal stuff. Let's go to the cool stuff. Okay, so we have a start from scratch. It will be open a new canvas, or we have a try an n8n workflow. Try an n8n workflow. If you click on this one, so basically it will give you just a pre-made workflow. It will give you the video for it, how to do it, how to use it. But of course we don't need this one, setup template. So it's exactly like the template that we did. So as you can see now, it's now changed because we already have a workflow now. So we have our credential executions and data table. Data table is like a database, like Google Sheets or Supabase or Pinecone. You can use it, but n8n have it also. Here, create workflows or create folder or create data. So let's create our workflow here, our first workflow. So this is our canvas. This is the juice here. We have this canvas and we have multiple things. So first we have the name of the workflow. Let's call it email agent, for example. Okay, and we have here editor. This is the editor that we need, and this is the executions. That what I was about to tell you, that we don't need insights because we already have executions. And this we can see where is the error, if there's an error in the workflow, how the workflows goes, and so on. Evaluations, I don't use it a lot, but this is to evaluate the AI itself. Like if you have OpenAI or if you have Gemini or Anthropic, so you can evaluate it and check. Or if you even have OpenAI, different models. Okay, let's go back to our editor here, and we have a share if we want to share our own workspace, and we have save, of course, and we have 3 dots. We have duplicate, download, change owner, rename, and also we have import from file or import URL. So basically what I use a lot, download and import from file. Why? Because when I build a workflow, sometimes I want to download it, and then when I get a template, so I hit import from file, I can get it And also you'll see all this in my previous videos if you want to check it. Okay, now we have here this is like to start the workflow, to start to choose the nodes and start everything. Or you can just press tab on your keyboard and it's much faster and much easier. It's exactly like this one also. Okay, this is the command bar. This is what's the node starting, and if you want to add a node or open a node or the sticky nodes, how you can do it with shortcuts. Like for example, add sticky node. So it's Shift S. So if we did Shift S, so we have the node. This is it. Okay. Now we had add sticky node. Like why I can do this while I can do Shift S? You know, it's much faster. Like this is ridiculous. Why I should use it? And this is the panel itself, like show you the node and everything, but you don't really need it also. And this is very important one. So this is asked, I can answer most questions about building or workflows in n8n. What does it do? So when you try to build a workflow and you have an error, so you can ask here this assistant and it will tell you exactly where is the error, how to solve it, and maybe even if you deleted this node, it will be much better. So this is really good. I use it a lot, this one, and it's much helpful. This one, the build one, it just added recently. That's why it's showing better. But it just added recently and it's only have 20-month credit. And this one, you can just say, I want an email agent that sends to Gmail, for example. Okay, and if we hit enter, so it's thinking, it's searching the nodes, which node it's have to use, then it's thinking again, and then it will add this node and then it will connect it. So getting the nodes details to understand the details of it, and then it will add it. So we have here the email agent. This is the agent, the AI agent. We have the chat trigger because we didn't identify chat. We have the open AI model, and this is the chat model. And we have here the Google send message, as you can see, Gmail send message. So if we chat here and we said send message to Seif, for example, so it will use and send message. So yes, this is good, and it's seen here, complete these steps before executing your workflow because we need Google credentials. This is the Google credentials we are talking about. We need to put our credentials here. I will show you how we can do it, okay? But yeah, this is very helpful. For me, myself, I don't use it a lot because like this much helpful for me, and I don't use this a lot because let's say that it's better to build it by yourself. Like this is the chat trigger, for example. I build the chat trigger, then I have the agent, then I have the open AI model. Okay, then I have the Gmail node. Okay, so I already built it and I understand. So this works very good with the basic workflows like this one. This is a very basic workflow, so it works really good. Okay, but if you want to build a complex system and like a complex workflow, it doesn't work good, to be honest. Yeah, I tried it a lot. It doesn't work good, at least for now. Maybe it will be much better later, but at least for now, it's not amazing. Okay, so here we have this one. This is zoom to fit. That's mean if I went here, for example, and I clicked it, it goes again to the center. Okay, and this is to zoom in and zoom out. But of course, I can just press Ctrl and the mouse, and I can do this much better. Okay, and this is tidy up. Tidy up means that if we added this one, then we added agent. Okay, and we did it like this. Something like this, and we do steady up. See, it shows that it's much better now. Like if I use this like this, you know, if you have a big workflow, so it works great. So I use it a lot, to be honest. I use this one a lot, and I use this one also. Okay, yeah, and basically that's what we have here on our screen. Okay, so let's start building. The first thing that we need, our trigger. In order to start any workflow, you need a trigger. We have different triggers here. We have trigger manually, and this works only if you click this button, execute workflow. As you can see, it works. That's it. It doesn't work at any other thing. If you even open it, it doesn't have anything. You just execute this button. That's it. Why? Because you have to have a trigger. Okay, we have here on app event. App event, it will give you multiple apps here. And what does it mean? That when something happen in this app, like an event or something happen, an action happen in this app, so it will start the workflow and trigger the workflow itself. I want to show you something here. Gmail, for example. Okay, so this is a trigger. But how this is triggered, that's mean when message received, when it's received the message, as you can see, it's event. So when you receive a message on your inbox, so it will start the trigger. So this is how it works as on app event. Okay, on schedule, this is only one trigger, and this is if you want to schedule the trigger itself. Let's say that you actually doing some automatic uploads to your social media or some shorts or clips to your YouTube. So and you want it every day at 12 p.m. for example. So you can do it midnight, 1 a.m. or between something and days, minutes, everything. Okay, this is a schedule trigger. It's very helpful. I use it a lot also. We have here on webhook call. Okay, this is a very interesting one. On webhook call, this is a very powerful tool. And since n8n have this one, so it became more powerful. Let me tell you why. So this trigger, it's remember when I told you that make.com have a lot of integrated apps in it other than n8n. So with this trigger, n8n can do the same exact thing. How is this? You can just take this URL. It's a test URL, so you need to take the protection if you are do this button to active. Okay, if it's not, so it will be always test. And this one, you will embed it in any app that you want. Of course, you will have the steps how to do it. It depends on the app, but this you'll embed it in any app, any chat, any trigger, anything, and then it will connect to it. And of course, this one will be boost. Well, most likely it's boost. Like I don't use delete or head or batch or put. I use get or post. This is what makes you money, to be honest. If you want to make money, just use get and post. Okay, so we are posting our request to a specific server with this URL. Okay, the path. Let's say that I name the path on my website, for example, Ignite. Okay, so Ignite AI. Okay, I'm buying because it's my website called igniteaisystem.com. Okay, so it's Ignite AI. Okay, so the path and the same other website or the same other end, it have to be Ignite AI also. Okay, authentication, you don't need authentication for this one, it's just none. Or you can just use basic authentication or header authentication. But basically, you don't need for this one especially. And this one is very important. So immediately, that means that you already took this URL and you want to send it, the output, it's a different output, like a Gmail output or a WhatsApp output, Telegram output, like any other output than the webhook. Okay. And when last node finish, we also don't use this because this returns data of the last executed node. So the last executed node, this is the previous node, the last node. But this using respond to webhook. So respond to webhook. So this is also very important. So let's say that we add our agent here, for example. Okay, and then respond to webhook. This is the one. Okay, so this information will be coming from our site, for example. Then the AI will analyze it. Then after finish everything with the tools, the memory and chat model, then it will send back the information again to our site. Okay, if you want it, for example, for WhatsApp, so send a message, for example. So that's mean after it finish, it will send a message to WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, so this is for the webhook. We have here in form submission. Form submission, it's the same here. There is a URL for the form submission. Or also you have something called typo form. Let me show you here. Typo form trigger. This is also in form submission, but this is required authentication and credential because this is a different platform. But typo form is really great, to be honest. But here in form submission, this is n8n form. You can just use title, you can use any description, something, you can use element, you have text, email, file. Let's do file and let's do what, Seif. And the file is multiple files here. And if we hit execute, so this is the form that we have, choose file and hit submit, okay? No, stop listening. Okay, so this This URL, if it's a production, of course, you can just copy and paste it to, let's say that you are sending to a group chat, for example, and they need to fill it. Or if you have candidates on your website that are coming, new candidates, and you want to analyze their CV, or fill this information to know if they are shortlisted or not. So you can also use this one and embed this URL anywhere. Okay. This is our form submission. We have here when executed by another workflow. This is a very good one also. So when executed by another workflow, it requires a workflow. That's mean we already built a workflow. Like let's do this. We already built this workflow or something. Okay. Okay, and the workflow is finished. That's all. So we need to add here something called n8n workflow tool. Call n8n workflow tool. So this node or this agent, it calls this one. So this will be on a different folder with a different workflow. This is for big workflows or even fast workflows if you have multiple things that one agent does. Okay. And this defining below or accept all data, that depends on what we are doing exactly. Maybe we can accept all data or just define the below and just add in the field that we want. Okay. And then what we have here on chat message. So this is just to chat here, like if we start this workflow, so just to chat here with the agent. So as you can see, but of course, like I don't use this one a lot because I can just use chat like WhatsApp, Telegram or something, but you can use it. When running evaluation, like I was saying, I don't use this a lot. It's just evaluation, either data table or just Google Sheets and just add the credentials and that's it. So this is just evaluation trigger. And other ways, I also don't use this one. Like you have error trigger. Error trigger, this one is very important because you can just set it up and just wait. Like you can go here and go to settings. And then you will find error workflow to notify. That's mean you will hit this. Then it depends, like email agent or something. So that's mean any error happens in this workflow or any other workflow that connected by this way from settings, it will trigger like sending to Telegram or something. Okay, so now you know our triggers and how you can start with the trigger. Okay, let's hit this trigger. Now, after this trigger, what we have? We have the action. What happened next? As you can see, what happened next? What happened next is we have AI. If you want to build autonomous agent or summarize or search or documents, we have action in app itself, data transformation, flow, core, a lot of things. Let's go to AI, for example. We have the template, we talked about it before. We have the AI agent. This is generates an action plan, like the one that you saw it before, this one. And we will talk about it in details. We have here Anthropic, we have Gemini, Olama, OpenAI. So this is the models. We have the basic LLM. So this one was the one that they all using before this one was added. This one was added like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. It's just new, you know? So that's why. We have also AI transform. We have text classifier. Text classifier, I use it if I want to classify text, especially if I have a Gmail trigger. So that's really helpful for me. We have information extractor. So we have, if you have a specific text information that you want, like let's say that you send a CV or something and you want to extract phone number or an email, you can use this one. It will be helpful. I just want to tell you that all this is something basic because we had the basic LLM. So that's why we needed to add all this. But if you have the AI agent, it can do all this. Okay. So let's add our agent. Okay, so this is our agent. The first thing when you hit the agent, this will be dimmed like this. You cannot press it. And this will be connected chat trigger. Why? Because it's always required chat trigger, but you can just delete this one and open it again and change this one to define below. Okay. Why we are changing this one to define below? Because our input here, this is the input section that you will see. This is the settings of the node that you are opening, and this is the output of the node of this node. Okay, so this is like it comes from here, goes to this node, and then this is the output. This is the juice that it's outputting. Okay, so we have the user message. User message mean that you have this information, or you have this like the user inquiry itself. Okay, so if you want to add the inquiry, like I want to be, or no, let me show you something better. Let's delete this one. Let's add the chat trigger, because at least we will be able to chat. Okay, and connect it to chat. So it's chat input, or you can just use this. And this is the fixed and expression. What's the difference? So the fixed, you just put like normal text. Okay, expression, that's mean you will add JSON. What does it mean, JSON? This is the JSON is the JavaScript object notation. Okay, this is some kind of coding language. So curly bracket, and then you add JSON dot chat input. As you can see, now it's the same as this one. So if we add it, let's just take this. See, chat input, or we can just use this one as JSON. Okay, it's both of them are the same. But the thing is, why we put chat input? Because this is our chat input. If we put this WhatsApp, Telegram, or something, we will add this and change it to WhatsApp and Telegram. It depends on the input that we have. So this is basically the input you are given from here. From the input here, you will put it in the user message. So the AI will understand what do you need, what do you require, what is your question. Then we have here required specific output format. So this will add, so did you see it? So we have here only 3 tools or 3 things that we can use. Now if we turn this one, we have a 4th one, and this is the output parser. This is a structure. If you want to add JSON structure, like how to get it out, the output itself. Like we have a state. I want you to give me state, so it will be California. Cities, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. So this is to give it exactly how the output I want. Okay, let's close it for now. Enable fallback model. So this is another one, because when we add here a chat model, maybe it will fall like timeout or something. So we will add a fallback. That means it will use the other one. Okay, we have here add options. So system message, this is the most important one of all of them. So it's system message. So here it's understand your question, like how can you send an email, or I want to send an email. This, for example, I want to send an email for Seif, to Seif. Okay, so system message, how you will send the email itself, and what am I? So you are a helpful assistant that can send emails. Yeah, we can do it here. You are a helpful assistant that can send emails. Yeah. That's it. Let's do it like this. But I just want to tell you that the prompt is much bigger. You'll see like much bigger prompts in other videos. You can check it. And also, if you want the templates for any other workflows that I already did in the other video, you can check it in the Skool community. Okay. Okay. So this is the message just to identify. Like this is you are a helpful assistant, and this is will be the rule. Okay. This is the rule for the agent. So see, so I cannot open it. I can just do this because it's fixed. But if I turn to expression, then I press this one, so I can open it and like put anything I want. Let's say like overview, for example, or output, the output itself, or the email reply, like this one, output, at the end of the email, say best regards Seif, for example. Okay, but of course you can add tons of things here, and actually I used like ChatGPT or Gemini Pro that can write for me these things. It depends on what I want. Okay, we have other things here that I don't basically use it, like you return intermediate steps. Like if you turn this one on, what does it mean? That sometimes it will just return normal steps like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. What does it do? But if I click this one on, so it will tell you step by step how did it and when to do it, and how many tokens it take, and like a lot of more information that if you need this information. Okay, max iterations, that mean how many times it's supposed to try before it times out or fail. Okay, so now there's something here. It gives us this red one. Why it give us this red one? Because this, do you see chat model, and it's required here. This is the brain of it itself. So let's give it a brain. As you see, we have Anthropic, we have Azure, we have AWS, we have DeepSeek, we have a lot of things, but OpenRouter is really good because you can choose all this model in just OpenRouter. You just need to create a credential. But for me, I'm just using OpenAI. And this is the n8n free API credit. And of course, we have it because this is just a new account. You can have it, or you can just create credentials by going, create credentials just by going here, API key. And that's it. How to get the API key for OpenAI? So you go here, OpenAI key. Okay, so create, or this one because I already have one. And you go to this platform. Okay, when you start open this one, it will not be like this because it will require your credit card, and you need to add like some kind of $5 or something. I don't know if I can show you, if it will show. Let me see. Yeah, I believe usage API key. I don't think it will show in usage. And this is the API key. So you go to API key. So you go first to dashboard, API key, then create new key. Create a new key. You can just rename it, just default, and just create key and copy and paste it. Okay. And yeah, I don't remember where I can find the billing information, but anyway, this is how you can do it. Okay. Which one? Okay. And then you can choose from the model itself, like here, because this is a free one, you can choose mini, nano, and 4o mini. But of course, when you put your credential, you will have a lot of models. So let's add this one for now. And yes, by the way, if you want to rename the thing itself, like this is AI agent, but I just want to call it email agent. So just press on it. You can just click, like right click and rename it, or you can just put space like this one. So just press space and email agent. That's it. And rename. Okay. Now we have here memory. So we have a lot of memories here. So we can use like Supabase, or you can use Pinecone. I'm sorry, Pinecone is, sorry about this. Supabase and Pinecone, it's a vector database, and the memory is here. This is the memory, okay? Motorhead, or you can have MongoDB chat memory, or we have here simple memory. So I always use simple memory. You can use multiple things in this one, like Postgres, but I just use simple memory. And the memory session itself and the memory ID, this is the one, like I want to remember for this one. So this is, for example, if it's a WhatsApp trigger, so I want to remember from this WhatsApp number. So that's mean this will be changed exactly like our OpenAI. And the key to remember, the key means where to remember. Okay, context window, that's mean how many conversation that the agent will take, or until it's forget, like 5 conversation, then it will forget, 100 conversation, then it will forget. Okay, this is for the memory. Now for the tools, we have of course numerous of tools. Yeah, we have like a lot of tools, but I just want to show you something really good. Yeah, we have here like Facebook, for example, Facebook Graph API tool. We have a lot of things. So what we need, we have MCP tool. This is a really good one because you can just connect your credentials without needing API key or something. You can just add it. I will do another video for only MCP, and also how to use MCP in Agent Builder for OpenAI, because they are really good at this one. But yes, we have here multiple things, like this one I was saying, like executed by another workflow. We have a lot, but what we need for this agent is Gmail, our Gmail tool. Okay, so this is to set up the credential. Let's set up the credential now. So set here, we have here OAuth 2, we have here, but why we only have this one? Let's go to this one. Okay, I want to allow, continue. Okay, connection successful. That's it. Now we have our credentials, as you can see, and let's call it Seif 99, for example. Okay. Now the tool description, it will be automatically because like it's a Gmail tool, send email, that's it. The source itself, we add the message, not label, draft, or thread. If you want, you can make it, but the source itself will be message, and the operation will be sent. Why we have a lot of operations here? We have send, we have remove, we have mark, get many, get. This is to read the actual email itself or to read the inbox. This is to delete inbox, to do action in your inbox itself because you already gave it permission here. There are self-hosted n8n, like the one I told you here in Hostinger. This one, it will not be like this, just add this. You will find client ID and client secret. How to get the client ID and client secret, that I already show you in the other video, but let me show you here. Google Cloud, you'll go to Google Cloud and then go there. Okay. And let's just change this one. Okay, let's use this one. Then go to console. Okay, and just put your password. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay, so now it will sign in to our Google Cloud. You just create an account, and also you will need to add your credit card also, but it will give you $300 first. But this is just a business one, so that's why there is nothing here. And then you will go to this one, then you go to API and service, then you have auth screen. Okay, after this you will find clients, and from there you just get started. Then it will give you the client ID and the client secret, but this one I don't need, so I don't want to do it. And then here, and then you'll just copy and paste it and just put it here, okay? If you need more explanation about this one, you can just drop it down in the comments down below, or you can check my Skool community also. You will have multiple threads about this one. I already explained it in the classroom. Okay, so here it's two. So where do you want to send this email? So this is to send to email. The subject itself, let's just put this one. I will show you why. Email type, we have HTML or text. It depends on the type of the email that you are sending. If it's like including pictures, including like some styling or something, okay? And the actual message itself. We have here add option if you want to add BCC or CC or attached, or this append anything attribution. Okay, so this one, if we didn't turn it off, so this, when we send an email, at the end of the email it will say n8n, sent by n8n. But if we turn it off, it will not say anything, but we will try it. Let's just leave it like this for now. Now the last thing that we will add, we also have multiple things that we can do it. Like we have here human in the loop. You can just send an email or send a Discord or Microsoft Teams, something like this, or even Slack or Telegram or WhatsApp. That's mean that it will always wait until human approve the actual step itself, because sometimes maybe we don't want to approve this one. Like if you have the HR agent, for example, you will find it, and I believe one of the videos that I did, it's an HR agent. So this one, what about if the user requests a leave, but you don't approve this request? So that's why you need to have this one here. Okay, we have here core. Core means that it's some kind of coding. Like we have code node, we have HTTP request, the webhook, and all the other things here. So the code node, we have Java and Python. So this code node, it does a lot of things. Actually, I use it a lot, really a lot. And it's much better for a lot of things, because sometimes that there are things that we can do it, yes, with the AI, but why doing it with the AI and just spend on the API connection and everything, and also taking time, even if it's 2 seconds, while it's less than 1 second, we can do it with the code. But you know, it's all circle, it's all completing each other. Okay, so this code node, I don't know how to code actually, but what I do, either ask AI, I want to send an email, I want to get a label or something, and then it will give me the actual code and copy and paste it, generate code, copy and paste it, or I can just go to Cloud or Gemini Pro or ChatGPT just to create it and just paste it here. That's it. Okay. We have also what I want to show you, the HTTP request. This is the one that is very important. So this, either we have get or post, like I was saying. So get this to get the information from a different website, different URL, or different platform. So this is much better one. I use it a lot. Like I believe I don't have any workflow that doesn't have the HTTP request. Either it's post or get. And in order to have the URL, so this is the URL of the actual app or the actual URL that you're using. So sometimes when I want to do like VO3 videos or something, so I requested here from Fal, if you guys doesn't know Fal, so fal.ai. It's one of the best platforms that you can use in order to get like Gemini, VO3, to create images, to create videos, to create a lot of things. So this one also is very good. I use it a lot. Yeah, we can use this one. Okay, so as you can see here, yes, we have a lot of things here. Like you can go to search and go to VO3. Okay, VO3 fast, and also you have Sora 2 if you want Sora 2 also. Okay, and what does it do? And what do you need? So you go to API, and from API you have this one. It will be HTTP core. Then you will take this one, this URL, and copy and paste it here. Okay, but because this is not a file video, so I want to go through it. If you want a file video, you can just drop it in the comment down below. Authentication, this authentication, it will be generic authentication, then it will be header authentication. That depends on each platform, like Fal, WaveSpeed, or even Kai. So it depends. Okay, and we have the name. It will always be authorization, most probably, and also the value. It depends on, this is the API key. Okay, we have had the set query and parameter and everything, but there's something I just want to do. This is import cur. Remember when you show in file HTTP request cur, the whole thing, other than just copy and paste the URL, so you'll find at the top right here, just copy and paste it here, so it will fill all these options. Okay, we have here also multiple things, like you can do it timeout or response or redirect. It depends on what are you doing and what are you using exactly. Okay, so this is one of the most powerful nodes in n8n. Here in action app, so that's mean after analyzing, after doing everything, after sending email, we can just send an app to do something. Send it to app like Slack or Cal or something that you want to do in this app, like update information in Sheets or something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the basically most of it, like data transformation also. You have transform, like if you want to add filter, limit, remove, duplicate, aggregate, merge, like let's do aggregate. What does it mean aggregate? That's mean that in this output, we will have like 5 or 10 outputs, but we need it only in one input. Like let's say, for example, it's output the name, the calendar, the name, the date, and the time, and the phone number, the email, everything. Or even we have multiple names and multiple things in different arrays, different objects, but we only need it in one single array, because this name is like Seif, and birth, the date birth, and then the phone number, the email, everything. We just want it in only one array. Okay, you have all item or individual fields. So this is the aggregate node. No, not this one. We have here the split out. Split out is totally the opposite. So split out, if you have only one item, includes multiple things, a lot of information. So you can split it out. It's in multiple things, like field to split out. So you just choose the name of the field or just drag and drop. It depends on the field. Or no other fields, or other fields including or not including, because sometimes there are specific fields that you don't want to include, like you just want it in chunks. You don't want to split it out. Okay. Okay, we have the limit. So let's say, for example, I have 100 output here, but I only need 1 or 2 or 3 or even 10 max item only. I don't want all this. So this is like filter, but not filter technically, just limiting to get the first 10 items or something. Okay. We have here what? This is the filter one. Filter means that if we have duplicates or not duplicates, if we have like filtering by name, filtering by date or something, so anyone that called Seif, okay, this is true and it can pass through, so you can keep it. As you can see here, kept. Anyone doesn't call Seif, so that's why you disregard it. We don't want it. Okay, this is the filter basically. We have here remove duplicates. So if we have any duplicates, like URL duplicates, or if we have duplicate names, duplicate number, duplicates email, just remove it. Okay. The merge node, this one is very good, very interesting. I use it also a lot. Combine, append or combine all possible combinations. So this one, If we have another setup here, like let's go AI agent, for example. Okay, now let's delete it. Okay, let's connect it here. So let's say that I have a different workflow here. Okay, like this one, and I'm connected everything here. And this workflow does another thing, like this one, deleting emails, or checking the emails if it's a duplicate email or something. Okay, so that's mean that this node will wait until both of them are finished, then it will combine all the information that we need, then it will give us only the one information combined with those two. Okay, yeah, that's like basically it. Okay, you have combined this, or you can just choose branch. If you want to choose branch, like number of input, you can like choose 9 if you want. So see, you can choose 9 input if you have like a bigger one. Okay, now what we have now, summarize is just like, this is like a calculator or something, so I don't use it. We have here convert to file. If you want to convert like to JSON, or to move from base 64. Base 64 is basically like some sort of coding, but this to change, like you will have big chunk of information and letters and numbers and everything. You can just convert it to file. You know, you have also convert to CSF, CSV. You have convert to HTML, JSON, a lot of things here. What else we have? Edit image. This is a very basic one. I tried it before. I didn't like it, so that's why I don't use it. HTML. Okay, so this one also I use it. So this is generate HTML template or extract. This one I use it a lot because we are extracting HTML from, like, if we have a chunk of data or a lot of data that it's having specific HTMLs that we need to take it. If we're like scraping a website and we need specific information from this website, but this one is like we have text, we have images, we have HTML and a lot of things. So this is to extract it. So this one is good. I use it. Markdown, this is to convert data between Markdown and HTML, because sometimes if you have HTML, so you just change it to Markdown, or from Markdown to HTML. So it will be easy to use after that. Okay. What else? XML, this is convert data from an n to XML. I don't use it a lot, so I don't know a lot about it, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I believe that's it for these nodes. We have flow. Yeah, I already show you this one. This is to compare two inputs for changes. Like if there is a change up or down. I don't use this one a lot also, like in A only, or same was different in B only. Like if you have here in specific information, like in Google Sheets or database, so it's like like filter or what, something like this, filter or something. Okay. Flow, we went to flow. Here, execute sub workflow. So this, after, I'm saying that after you finish summarizing and finish everything, what I want to is execute another workflow. Yeah, executing this other workflow, like I was saying, we will have a different workflow with a different canvas. It will say when executed by another workflow. So this will execute the workflow after it finish, then it will start the other workflow. Okay, it's working the same as this one. So other than it's being a tool, it will be just a node. Okay. And yeah, we have the switch. The switch also is very important. Sometimes that if you have text or audio or image and you have different branches and you want to switch it, it depends on the input itself or the output that you got. So you have to like you have to use the switch, and the switch, you have the rules here, like if text, like text, for example, if this, for example, like let's see, JSON, no, not this one, JSON.text, for example. Let's make an expression. Okay, so this text, so yes, go to text. If this one image, okay, and this JSON.image, okay, so you go to image. So as you can see, we didn't rename it, so you can just rename text and rename this one image. So text to image. If it's text, just go here. If it's not, just go here. Like go here. No, sorry, but you got the idea. Okay. Okay. So flow, wait node, I use it a lot for two things actually. If I want to create image with the with file AI, like I showed you, or I want to create video, because of course it takes time. So we're just saying, wait, wait like 5 seconds, wait 60 seconds, wait even minutes, hours, days. After that, start the workflow again. There is also one other one. Yes, loop over item. We don't need this one. So loop over item. So let's say the HR one that we talked about before. So if we have multiple things or multiple candidates that already uploaded their CV, so that's mean we need the agent or the AI to analyze all this kind of CVs, then to give us at the end to give us the results. Okay. So loop over item, it will loop everything. Let's like put it like this. Okay. And this one, let's say that we uploaded our files here, then the AI summarized everything, and we have multiple tools here or for the email, for example. Then after I finish, it will understand like this output will be like what? This output will be 100 CV, for example. So it will take only each CV, it's by order, like CV1, CV2, CV3. And then after it finished, like it will do this. Okay, so it will go like sheets, for example. So if we are adding our information in Google Sheets, like append rows, okay, so it will append in the information, the CV information in our sheets, then it will go back to the email agent, then it will just append, then it will go back after it finish. So it does understand that it's 100 output already finished, so it will go to done. So then if we have like send an email or send a WhatsApp message, for example, so send me WhatsApp that this one is already done. Okay, so loop over item is very important if you have big data. Okay, so let's start our workflow because we didn't do, yes, this is the deactivate. So this one, if I start the workflow now, like if I start open chat and I pressed anything, hi, for example, it will give me an error because, well, it didn't give me an error, but here it gave me an error. Why? Because it doesn't have anything here. Okay, so that's mean we need to add the email and we need to add multiple things. So let's just put it like send to Seif Samir 99@gmail.com. The subject, let's the model define. This is one I forgot to tell you about. Let's the model define. So if you don't know or don't you want to press anything here or put anything here, so press this one. So that's mean the AI agent will understand what you want to send and it will just put the subject. So I don't know what to put in the subject, so that's why I pressed it. And this message, don't forget our meeting on Saturday. Yeah, okay. I'll show you one with this one and the other one I'll turn this one off. Okay. Send an email to mir99@gmail.com. Okay, so there's something here before I send it. So I already told it the email and to tell him about our meeting. Okay. So what about if I want to send something different, like don't forget my car key or something? So this one is fixed. Remember I told you this one is fixed and this one is fixed. So we need to change it to variable. Okay. So we need to do it expression. Okay. And what is our input? Our input is the chat input. Okay. So it's from the chat input itself. And here also will be, okay. And this will be the chat input. I believe we will change those. Like, I don't think that it will be both chat input, but we will see. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, it gives us an error. Why give us an error? Cannot read properties of identified of this one. Okay, let's check. So now we will use this one. Okay, let's just put this. So now we will use this one. Let's see. It will understand and tell us what's wrong. And I will tell you what's wrong is actually because we put chat input, and this is not right. But let's just use this tool. Okay, turn coffee into a response. Okay, nice. While it's doing its magic, so because this is not the right one. The JSON the chat input, this is not the right one. This is supposed to be only the email. We want only the email, and this needs to be the output of our agent itself. Okay, so cannot read, suggesting that send to. So see, the send to field expecting a string containing one or more email address, separated by commas, but the value you provided is all this. Solution, you need to provide only the email address. Corrected expression for send to is this one. Okay, that's mean I can just copy this one, paste it here. So see, it's only give us the email. So as you can see, it's a very powerful tool. That's why I always use it, always. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it from AI. Okay. Now let's try it again. Let's copy and send. Okay, and give us another one. Okay, good. Let's check what is the other one, because it will say this one also. This is a problem with this one, I know. Okay, so this is the problem that we have, which node, but this one now it's on link. This one, because we already asked it, I don't know why it does this. I hate this. They need to do an upgrade for this one. But yeah, now let's fix all this. Let's fix what we just did, okay? So what we need to come here and just go here. You need to extract the user query and get the email and the subject or the content of the email, then send it to the Gmail sent message message tool. Okay, there's a lot of. Okay, now let's try this one. Okay, let's give us the same exact problem, because we need to change this one. Let's say, because we need an output from well, basically it's not an output, to be honest, but let's just put this one here. Okay, and let's just do this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, still the same. To called ID and subject. Yes, this is the one that we want, our meeting. And to Seif Samir. Okay. Cannot read properties or identified. Read trim. Ah, yes. Because this one, it's saying that it doesn't want to have the trim itself. Okay, let's fix this one now. Let's go here. Let's add it like this. Let's run it. Okay, it worked now. Let's go to our email. Meeting. Hello, I wanted to inform you about our meeting. Best regards, Seif. This email was sent automatically with n8n. So this is the one I was telling you about. Now let's remove it. Let's go here, close it. Let's try to send it again. Okay, let's go back to our email. Let's see. Okay, great. So as you can see, it's vanished. It's not there. Let me show you why you saw this error. So this one from AI itself, like we need the output from the agent itself. Like, see, this is the actual message that we needed from the agent. Okay, and this we only needed the email. We didn't need anything else. So that's why, like, I wanted to show you how powerful it is. If you just click this one and click this one, it's much better. But of course, for some things, it's not It's not good, but as you can see, it's a really good one that you can use. Okay, so this is basically it for like whole n8n course. It's a full n8n course for 1 hour. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.